Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome to a very special episode of Titanic Plays Minecraft. Because, for one, we are back after another super long hiatus, but secondly, it is Minecraft's 10th anniversary. And that is a huge deal to me, because I've been playing Minecraft for a long time now, over 5 years, which means for so long regarding myself as a newer Minecraft player, I now have been playing Minecraft for over half of its existence. So, I feel like I'm a little more connected to the game, and it's an awesome occasion. I decided, what better chance to return the series than on Minecraft's 10th anniversary? Because it has been a long time since I disappeared off into the land of a dead series. I believe the last time I uploaded this was right after I got back from Hawaii back in February. So, it's been a long time coming, and I don't want this series to fall into the basket of things that I did not finish. There's been way too many of them, and I need something to motivate me, and so I decided we are going to bring back Titanic Plays Minecraft again. Hopefully this time we'll go a little better. There may be some changes. So, today's video is going to be a very talky-talk video because I can't really throw a party for the anniversary. I maybe I'll build a little monument, I don't know, but there's not much to do because we're in a version of Minecraft where there is no cake, there is no fireworks. We just have calm music, as you can hear, and a lot of basic features. So, like, even food doesn't even stack. So, we're missing so many great things that if we could be in a modern version, we could have a crazy awesome celebration, but instead it's going to be simple, and we are going to go nostalgia mode. So my plan is we're going to spend the episode... Oh my god, music, I love you, but you're way too loud for midnight recording. On a school night, yep. Okay. So I actually do... Oh, I cannot stand the slow FOV at all, but we're going to make it work. Alright, wait. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I did was. Good god, it's been forever since I played. Okay. So I know one thing I was getting ready to do was I wanted to announce a major base project. I know I was getting ready to do that, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and get ready to head to the mine, I guess. Oh god, crafting is so tough in this version. I don't like it, but okay. All right, here we go. I'm trying to look at the mic balance to see if the music is still too loud. I think it might be. We'll hope it works. Okay. So, where have I been? That's the first thing I want to talk about in this episode. And I guess the best way to explain it is I've been busy with school. This spring has really taken a toll on me mentally. Like, I have dealt with depression a lot. I've talked about it a lot in my previous videos. But this spring has been... It's been a time where even though I've had less homework, technically, I've just been a drag. I haven't had a lot of energy. I've slept a lot more than like, I wore myself down in the first semester of school, and I've paid for it recently. I'm tired all the time. I don't have a ton of energy to do a ton of stuff, and, it makes life a little more boring, I know, but, let's see. Oh god, we did mine a lot higher. I'm trying to remember what we did when we updated. Oh, we went exploring, actually. That's what we did. But... it took a toll on me, and combined with the fact that I kind of just accepted at some point that I was burned out with Minecraft, and for a while I was completely burnt out on everything. Now, actually, last month I started playing Terraria again. I've really enjoyed that, and I don't know, we'll talk a bit more about future stuff at the end of the episode, but I think there is a future on my channel with Terraria again. I think I might start prioritizing the game again just because I enjoy it, and forcing myself to play a game has not ended well, and I think things that are forced never work out, and it's a point to be made. And you can see it even with the development of games, and we'll talk more about some of that stuff later in the video, but again, so where have I been? Let's see what else. I've been at my farm a lot on the weekends, so that's also been part of it. So basically, all these factors between being gone with school and the farm and being generally unmotivated to not only record, but just even to play Minecraft. Like, I've had no real interest in YouTube has been purging views like crazy recently from my channel. I don't know why. Like, to me, the views that YouTube would probably be purging came from the big view spike in January, but I don't know what's taking YouTube this long to purge them and why they are still actively purging views from my channel. My channel's been going backwards. And that's part of the reason I've taken so long to come back. I've had no motivation because YouTube is just making my life harder. And it's kind of a sad way to deal with it, but, you know, it's just the reality. So now the next thing I really want to talk about is how Minecraft has transformed over the last 10 years. Because Minecraft's transformation is quite incredible. Now, of course, what we're playing right here is a version that was released in October of 2010. It was a Halloween update, and it was midway through the development cycle of Minecraft, like the main development cycle before you get up to the main releases. So, by the time this update, at that point, was a pretty big turning point for Minecraft because it turned away from the Alpha 1.1 terrain, and it's really where the game started to shape itself, starting with this update forward. And I'm pretty sure, well, I know there's beta 1. There's a few beta updates, so I think I'm going to skip to beta 1.3, and again, we'll talk about that later when I talk about the future of the series. But, I'm at a loss of words. This is just kind of a turning point update. The content of the game really starts to switch, and I think it's worth noting, actually. But again, so from this point, this update is now 8.5 years old. It's not new by any means, and I think I could have done something special, but like done an even extra throwback back to classic and pre-classic for this anniversary, but I wanted to just talk. I wanted to return to this series for a while, and I know I'm just rambling. I'm so tired at this point. I don't really know what to say. I'm rusty at recording. And I wish I had a bit more enthusiasm, but my AP World History test is now only, let's see, like 50 some hours away, so that's, no, whoa, I'm bad at math, I'm tired. It's like 30 hours away. Yeah, that's not fun, but, you know. That's part of the reason I'm recording this now, because by the time we get to Friday, I won't be ready to record anything, and I'm just hoping to get this ready and up, so that way while I'm busy Friday, this can at least go online. But again, so my other thing is that Minecraft's changed. I think it's just amazing to see how the game now has some, I guess, we'll talk 1.14, I guess. I've seen some 1.14. I know I've also kind of made it obvious that I'm not a huge fan. And I've actually given 1.14 a bit more respect just from what I'm hearing about it. I still have not played it. I refuse to play it because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I'm waiting until I do a Let's Play or Titanicraft Season 9 starts, which I'm running a Twitter poll actually right now. When this episode goes live, my Twitter poll will still be live. Go over to twitter.com/TitanicFusk618, and it should still be there somewhere near the top of my timeline. I've been pretty inactive over there, but I'm running a poll basically to decide what do I do with Minecraft 1.14. I don't know. But anyways, 1.14 in my eyes was one of the updates that really took Minecraft and said, we're going to change things that are fundamental about the game, and we're really going to start molding the game in a way that it hardly resembles what it once was. And by many means, that is good. And by many means, it is very bad. And it's how you look at it. Minecraft making these fundamental changes to itself is fundamental to its survival. Minecraft, if it wants to have a lot of longevity, it needs to change. It needs to keep with the changing industry. And that's what kind of Minecraft 1.14 did. It completely ripped up villages, which, again, mixed feelings about. We saw that they reworked all the textures, and most of them. And in my eyes, like, they took textures that have been in the game now for a decade and changed them. Because glass that was in those first early versions of Minecraft had the same texture from then all the way through Minecraft 1.13.2. So that's a very, very long era with the exact same textures, and Minecraft 1.14 really sought out to change some of the fundamental things. And I think in some ways that's really cool. In other ways, I'm not a fan of it. I feel like it's taking away from the game. I like the nostalgic feel, but with the new features and the new performance, like, not gonna lie, playing alpha is cool, but after a while it gets boring because the controls are obnoxious. You have a lack of ability to do stuff, and the thing that annoys me the most, actually, is, besides, like, no shift click, that drives me nuts, but I cannot stand this low FOV. Like, some people play with this type of FOV, but I play with an FOV of 100. So I'm very used to having things zoomed out a little more, and for me this is just a little bit up close and personal. Not a huge fan of that. So I guess just now I actually want to move over to myself in Minecraft over the last 10 years and Minecraft in the industry. So basically, I've talked about Minecraft for a while, and now we're going to talk about the other effects of the game over the last 10 years. So I guess we'll start with the general gaming industry. Minecraft has been huge the last 10 years. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this. I would say there's no way you can make an argument that it wasn't the biggest game of the 2010s. I don't know how anybody could twist an argument to not agree with that statement, but the game was huge, and obviously it affected a lot. It changed the sandbox industry forever, and it influenced a ton of other great, fantastic games, and I think it really has cycled too. It's, to me, amazing how Minecraft was on a downward spiral for the longest time, and recently its popularity is going back up. Something I never honestly expected. I've been very optimistic for Minecraft for a long time, but I am somewhere in late 2018, after Titanicraft Season 5, I started to feel the real Minecraft burnout that so many people complained about, and suddenly I was in the boat. Like, this game isn't stupid, but it's getting old, and I can see why the game is declining. And then all of a sudden, Minecraft's reversed course, and it's going back up in popularity. And, like, it's not like a tiny thing. Like, you look at the Google trend, and where Minecraft was in, like, what month was it? Somewhere, I think it was in, like, October. It was down to 19% of its peak popularity in Google searches. And now it's already back up to 31% in just a matter of not even half a year. It's crazy. And I think the reason it is, and now, my interpretation of this could be different than some other people, but I don't think Minecraft, the new updates is what's bringing Minecraft back to life. I think what's bringing Minecraft back to life is the fact that, frankly, most of the other new releases suck. And if you look at 2018 was filled with a lot of crappy, overhyped released games, or just overhyped games in general, aka Fortnite. Because, if you do not know, I despise Fortnite. I think it's terribly overrated. The community is toxic, and is the epitome of why I did not want to associate myself with the Minecraft community for the last 5 years. But it seems like all these games that failed brought a lot of these people back to saying, let's try Minecraft again. And then more people like, our friends are trying Minecraft, so I'm going to try Minecraft again. And suddenly, I'm seeing Minecraft become something cool to play again. I'm like, what? I've been hiding myself for so long, not wanting anybody to know that I play Minecraft, because I know I'm going to get made fun of. And to me, it's just such a beautiful turnaround to see that Minecraft's popular again, and like it's culturally acceptable as a high schooler to play Minecraft. And I'm just thrilled by it. I think it's so cool, and I noticed last year, I made some comments about it, might have even been in late 2017, that I noticed that Minecraft was getting to a point where no longer was it, because for several years Minecraft was in the state where you're like, oh, you play Minecraft, you're a cringy 5-year-old. And for good reason. The Minecraft community had turned toxic at some point, and, you know, long story short, you didn't want to associate yourself with it. But I noticed, I think in late 2017 or early 2018, that Minecraft was becoming a nostalgia game. It was finally getting to the fact where it's like, remember the good old days when you played Minecraft? It was to that status. It was no longer, oh, Minecraft, oh, that game. And I think now Minecraft's revival is just beyond me. I never expected it. And I think it's really spectacular. And it really has made me contemplate what I want to do with the series, actually. And I guess we'll use this as my chance to blend in. I know I was going to talk more about me. Ooh, diamonds, finally. But I actually want to move into the future of the series. So, obviously, I'm not really sure what the future of the series has. I have a lot of ideas, but in reality, which of them ideas are going to actually be utilized? Not really sure yet. Still deciding on when and how I'm going to do updates now. I kind of have a rough update plan. I think the next update I'm going to go to is beta 1.3. I would like beds and I would like update progress. I want to get some new I want to get a load of new content. That's my ideal situation. Oh, excuse me. I want to make progress moving forward, and that is the way to do so. Now, I'm also thinking about changing the frequency at which we update. How I'm going to do that, I'm not really sure. I might want to run some polls, and I think I might do a full-on update video to talk about this and some of the other stuff I want to do on my channel, but the idea of doing every 10 episodes an update has one major flaw. The time it takes me to produce episodes can mean I might be stuck on an update for months at a time, because at the moment I'm so busy finding time to record is not easy, and it doesn't help me. I don't want to play Minecraft any extra when I know I'm coming back to Alpha 1.2. Like, some people love Alpha 1.2, and I see why. It's a beautiful game. It's simplistic. It reminds me of my early days of Minecraft a lot, but my flaw with it is it's limited, and I'm ready. When I suddenly get an urge to play Minecraft, I want to do something extravagant. I want to build something massive. I want to do something crazy, and oh my god, more diamonds, finally. But it's so much harder to do that in a version of the game when there just isn't all that much to do. There's not a whole lot to do that is overly extravagant, and oh, yeah, I knew there was going to be more diamonds. There always is in this version. And I think that's part of the reason why I find it so hard to play these old versions. So I would like some input from you people watching, whoever you may be. What do you think I should do? Should I make it a pace of, do I still continue the one update every 10 episodes? Do I switch it to an update every 5 episodes? Do I make a system where I commit myself to uploading so and so videos a month, but at the same time I update once a month? There's something much more to that line. Now, I should say my goal originally was to get to 1.0 by the end of the year, and I still would like to do that, so we'll see what happens. I just don't know how my upload frequency will allow that to happen. Now, originally when I was planning all this out like 3 weeks ago of a return, I'm like, oh, I could do like 10 consecutive daily episodes. It's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be an episode tomorrow. I'm just gonna guarantee that flat out now. Why? Because I frankly don't have time. School is still a high priority. Farming is still a high priority. And unless YouTube magically overnight becomes something that has a lot of potential as a career or something for me, or even just something to actually be worthy of putting my time into, I can't make it a top priority anymore. I spent a lot of time where YouTube went nowhere for me, and I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into it. And as a 16-year-old, I can no longer afford to do that. My years of just endless gaming are coming to an end, to put it simply. I can no longer just blow this time away like it's nothing, and I treasure every day I get now to actually just sit down and play video games with friends. It's something so meaningful to me because it's so simple. But for so long I didn't treasure it as much because it never really seemed like it was going to end. And I always complained, oh, time's going so slow, oh. But all of a sudden I'm like, now, time is going too fast. I'm going to graduate from high school before I know it, and then I'm going to have even less time to play games. But, so, point being, unless YouTube makes a turnaround at some point, the likelihood of me putting a ton of priority into YouTube isn't very high. Okay, how am I going to do this? I've got to be very cautious not to burn myself to death. Okay, actually, there is something I wanted to do while I'm down here. Boom. You'll see why I need that lava bucket later. Is that gold? It is. Oh god, this glitch. Was lava this buggy even back then? Actually, why would I expect lava to be any less buggy than it is in later versions? That's a good... I'm sorry for that. You can tell I'm tired. Oh, that's actual lava. Oof. Well, thank you, cave noises. That's exactly the reassuring sound I needed right now. Oh god, don't die. I'm sure there's probably gonna be lava under this, isn't there? Yep. Thank you for making me listen to the burning noise. Alright. This cave is quite boring. Did I just hear something? Alright. Well, I was just gonna say, as we're wrapping up here, my apologies for this being a very talky talk rambly episode. I know it's supposed to mark a special occasion, but I didn't really know what to do. This episode is very much rushed, and I know I kind of went on a rant earlier about not forcing things, but this was kind of forced. I forced myself into it, but it's forcing for the better. I really I have high goals for this series, and I don't want to give up on this idea yet. It's something that I was really dedicated to, and it was going really well, and I let life get me down, and that's why I went on a hiatus from this. And it's going to be tough for me to get this thing going again, and I definitely might have to play with the update frequency, but I have ideas. We're definitely going to start moving forward again. It's just how we do things could be switched a little bit, yeah. Where's the mine? Is this my mine? Yes, it is. Alright. Start the long hike home. So, anyways, if you have any recommendations for the series, please, please, please let me know in the comments area. That's what it's for. And it would be of a lot of use to me at the moment. I'm very stumped as to what to do. I have thought about starting another single player series, whether it would replace this one or coincide, I'm not sure, but something with 1.14. I don't know yet. Or, if I could start finding time, maybe I start streaming this series too. I don't know. That's kind of another possibility I could try, but we'll see. Oh, Minecraft, why do you play music that makes me so sad and nostalgic? Oh. That, honestly, at the end of the day, I've said it thousands of times, I'm pretty sure, but nothing to me is as just relaxing mentally as the Minecraft music. It always makes me sad from the nostalgia, and I don't know, there's something about it that invokes a feeling of sadness, but it's like, it's a happy sadness, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not a sadness that leaves you feeling like, oh, it's so bad. It leaves you at peace. And helps clean the mind out for a bit, and it kind of, for me, it also, listening to the Minecraft music always, like, it gives me a sense of hope, and it also gives me, like, this idea, it usually helps me come up with ideas, actually, like, relating it back to old memories, and it probably was somewhere listening to old Minecraft music I thought of this series, I'm not sure. Alright, well, I know this episode's kind of been a mess, and I apologize for that, but thank you to those who stuck it out with me. I will be back again soon enough where we will begin work on an actual project. I know today was a talky talk episode, and the point of that was to progress ourselves, so that way soon enough we can start work on something very, very awesome. I have ideas, and that's good. My creative juices are flowing, and we can start something that'll be cool as we progress in the new updates. I don't know. This is technically only episode 201.2, so, you know, if we go by 10, we got a long way to go to get into beta, but yes, we'll see. Anyways, on that note, have yourselves a fantastic day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titanic Plays Minecraft. See you later, people.